In the eternal rhythm of the sea, the divine planned his arrival once more, to smile upon the world as Jagannath. In the kingdom of Malwa, King Indradyumna dreams of a god yet unseen, a vision calling him to the edge of the sea. Lord Vishnu appears in his dream, radiant and smiling, commanding the king to seek him in the coastal forests of Neelachal. The king sets forth with his entourage through deserts, forests, and rivers, chasing a dream that only faith could fuel. They reach Neelachal, a land breathing mystery, where the air hums with invisible devotion. The king hears that a divine idol appears and vanishes at will. None can capture its form. A mysterious old carpenter appears, claiming he can carve the Lord's image, but only if undisturbed for 21 days. The door is sealed. Divine music echoes from within. But as days pass, the sound ceases. The king's patience fades. The king opens the door too soon. The carpenter has vanished. And before him stand the unfinished yet eternal forms of Jagannath, Balbhadra, and Subhadra. The king falls to his knees, for he understands perfection lies in imperfection, and divinity in incompletion. Under divine guidance, the great temple of Jagannath begins, not a structure of stone, but of devotion itself. The ocean bows to the Lord, carrying the sacred wood from distant lands to form his eternal body. Sandalwood, turmeric, camphor, the world's fragrances blend to awaken the Lord's senses. On the sacred day, the Lord's eyes are painted, the moment when stone breathes, and God looks upon the world. The sea roars with joy, winds sing hymns, and the sky rains flowers. Jagannath is born. The Lord steps out to meet his devotees, not in heaven, but on the streets of Puri. In his eternal smile lies the love that knows no barrier, beyond form, beyond religion. The temple stands tall, where sea meets soul, its shadow never touching the earth. Empires rose and fell, but his smile endured, the silent witness to eternity. And thus, the Lord of the universe reminds us, the divine lives not in perfection, but in love.